Hold on to your hats, folks, because the global AI chip landscape is about to get a whole lot rockier. The Trump administration, in all its infinite wisdom, is gearing up to shake things up again. They're taking aim at the Biden-era framework for artificial intelligence diffusion, and let me tell you, the potential fallout is enough to make your head spin. We're talking trade wars, technological dominance, and the very future of artificial intelligence. Buckle up, because things are about to get messy. Now, the current system put in place by the last administration isn't perfect. It was designed with the intention of maintaining a balance between national security and technological advancement. The idea was to ensure that the United States remains at the forefront of AI technology, while preventing potentially adversarial nations from gaining access to these powerful tools. It's a three-tiered framework designed to control the flow of advanced US AI chips. Those silicon brains that power everything from self-driving cars to facial recognition software. These chips are the backbone of modern technology, enabling innovations that were once the stuff of science fiction. From enhancing medical diagnostics to powering smart cities, their applications are vast and varied. Think of it like a global bouncer deciding who gets into the AI party. This bouncer has a list, and not everyone is on it. The criteria for entry are stringent, reflecting the geopolitical landscape and the strategic interests of the United States. Some countries, our allies, get in no problem. That's the unrestricted tier. These are nations with whom we share mutual trust and strategic interests. They have access to the latest and greatest in AI technology, fostering collaboration and innovation. Others, deemed a bit iffy, get in but with a limited number of drinks. That's the capped tier. These countries might have some strategic importance or potential for collaboration, but there are concerns about their stability or intentions. They get access, but it's controlled and monitored. And then there are the ones who are flat-out denied entry, the blocked tier. These are nations that pose significant risks, either due to their political stance, history of espionage, or potential for misuse of the technology. They are kept out to safeguard national security and global stability. Think of places like China and Russia, those notorious party poopers. Their actions on the global stage have led to heightened scrutiny and restrictions. By blocking their access to advanced AI chips, the aim is to curb their ability to leverage this technology for purposes that could undermine international peace and security. So, what's Trump's big idea? Well, it's a bold one to say the least. He wants to scrap this whole tiered system and replace it with a global licensing regime. Essentially, this means that instead of different countries having their own rules and regulations for AI technology, there would be one unified system controlled by the US government. In theory, it sounds simple enough. A single, streamlined process could make things easier for everyone involved, right? But as with most things in politics and international trade, the devil is in the details. Countries wanting those coveted American chips would have to strike a deal directly with the US government. This means that every nation, from allies to adversaries, would be negotiating on the same playing field, under the same rules. But here's the catch: this isn't just about keeping AI tech out of the wrong hands. It's about leverage, baby. The US would hold the keys to the kingdom, so to speak, and could use this power to influence global trade in unprecedented ways. The Trump administration wants to use these chips as bargaining chips in trade negotiations. Imagine a world where access to cutting-edge technology is contingent upon favorable trade terms. It's a high-stakes game of poker with AI chips as the currency. They want to be able to say, "You want our AI? You better give us what we want on trade." This could mean anything from lowering tariffs to opening up markets that have been traditionally closed to American businesses. It's like holding the global economy hostage, one microchip at a time. The implications are vast and could reshape the landscape of international trade and diplomacy. Whether this strategy will succeed or backfire remains to be seen, But one thing is clear, the stakes have never been higher. Now you might be thinking, sounds like a good deal for America, right? Well, not so fast. Even some of America's own tech giants are sounding the alarm. Oracle, Nvidia, these aren't exactly bleeding heart liberals, but they're worried. They argue that this whole licensing scheme will create a bureaucratic nightmare, slowing down innovation and driving up costs. And here's the kicker, it could push countries right into the arms of China, who are more than happy to fill the void and peddle their own AI chips. Talk about shooting yourself in the foot. Section 5, a lower threshold, a higher wall. But wait, there's more. Not content with just shaking up the licensing system, the Trump administration is also thinking about lowering the threshold for chip exports that require a license. Right now, it takes a whole lot of processing power to trigger an export license, the equivalent of 1,700 Nvidia H100 chips, to be precise. Trump wants to lower that to just 500 chips. It might sound like a small change, but it could have huge consequences, making it even harder for American companies to sell their products overseas. Section 6, the dragon in the chip fab, China's opportunity. And who benefits from all this chaos? You guessed it, China. They've been investing heavily in their own semiconductor industry, and they're eager to position themselves as the go-to supplier for countries shut out by the US. This isn't just about economics, folks. It's about global power. Whoever controls the flow of AI chips controls the future of artificial intelligence, and right now, China is playing the long game. Section 7, the price of protectionism, US trade in the crosshairs. So what's the takeaway from all of this? Well, it seems the Trump administration's obsession with protectionism might end up backfiring spectacularly. By trying to wall off American technology, they risk pushing other countries away and undermining US leadership in the global tech industry. It's a high-stakes gamble, and one that could have far-reaching consequences for the US economy and its standing in the world. Section 8. The clock is ticking, a Mayday for AI. The worst part is we're not talking about some distant threat. The Trump administration is expected to announce its final decision on these AI chip export rules any day now, with a deadline of May 15th looming large. That's right, folks, we're just weeks away from a potential earthquake in the world of AI. The stakes couldn't be higher. Section 9, the future of AI, a high-stakes game. In this segment, we delve into the intricate and rapidly evolving world of artificial intelligence, a domain that is not just a technological frontier, but a battleground for global dominance. So, what does the future hold? As dawn breaks over our cities, the question looms larger than ever. The advancements in AI are not just about creating smarter machines. They are about redefining the very fabric of our societies. It's hard to say for sure, but one thing's clear. The battle for AI supremacy is just heating up. Nations are investing billions and corporations are racing to outdo each other in a high-stakes game where the winner could dictate the future of global economics and security. The Trump administration's proposed changes to the AI chip export rules are just the latest salvo in a global power struggle that will shape the 21st century. These changes could potentially alter the balance of power, affecting international relations and trade dynamics in ways we can only begin to imagine. It's a fight that will have profound implications for all of us, and one that we can't afford to ignore. From the bustling streets of our cities to the quiet corners of rural areas, the impact of AI will be felt everywhere. Jobs, privacy, security, and even our daily interactions could be transformed. And that, my friends, is the end of our show for tonight. As the sun sets on another day, we are reminded that the story of AI is far from over. It is a narrative that will continue to unfold, bringing with it challenges and opportunities that we must navigate with care and foresight. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Your support helps us bring you the latest updates and in-depth analysis on topics that matter. Stay connected with us as we explore the future together. We'll be right back next week with more on this developing story. Until then, stay curious, stay informed, and stay ahead of the curve. The future is unfolding, and we are here to guide you through it.